Ta-da!
Well, good morning everyone. I just want to show you something. Now, we've recently come back from a trip in our little caravan, and I had to show you, well, not show you, let you listen to this. It's raining outside, and you can hear the little pattering of rain on the roof. It's lovely. It's one of the nicest things, I think. It's lovely just sitting here listening to the rain. Anyway, got a little update. Got some things that I want to show you. I've been busy in the garage again. I've been painting. So I've finally got the design for the roof rack that I've been pondering over for God knows how long. I made it before it was too close to the roof. It was too heavy. It was naff, to be honest. It just didn't work what I was planning. So what I've done is I've been out and I've bought some more steel, and I've made a couple of pieces that go on the length of the roof rack. What is going to happen here, we're going to have the boards inside here with these two bars exposed, and the plan is that the brackets that the roof tent comes with is going to come underneath, and that's going to be what the tent is attached to, this steel. I've welded the living daylights out of it. It isn't pretty, but it's not coming off. It's an integral part of the roof rack now, so there's no worries about strength. It's quite solid and nice and strong. What I've done is I've painted it in this paint. I've been shopping at Buzzweld and I've bought this. This is Buzzweld's Rust Encapsulator paint. It's a rust treatment. It actually neutralises the rust and makes it a solid steel piece of metal again. So I've given it a coat of that and let that dry for a good couple of days, 2 or 3 days. It was drying over the weekend while we were away in the caravan, so that's good. And then the past couple of days I have been spraying it with this high coat truck bed liner. Not quite as good as Raptor, but the only issue that I've got with Raptor is it's a bit awkward with the fumes, and because I haven't got a mask, so you need to have somewhere well ventilated and dry, and also I haven't got anywhere that I can spray it. It's quite messy. So this is just a rattle can. Just go over it in a couple of areas, spray it as much as you want, and it's finally finished. Fingers crossed it's nice and solid. So the actual rack itself is finished, the painting, and I have then gone over these boards with clear decking seal, because I do quite like the standard wood look. I've got a couple more boards to seal, and then we can put it all back together and get it on the car and get the tent on.
Press the drum key.
it is now the next day. I ran out of battery and I just got cracked on with getting this roof rack sorted. I have painted the boards with this decking sealant, so they are now dry. I have also got the roof rack brackets and I have painted them in the same truck bed liner, and they are now dry as well. I've also fit the awning to the roof rack. It was a bit of messing about, a bit of chopping and changing and faffing about, but it's now on and it's fixed on permanently. Let me show you. So this is the rack and this is where the awning is going to be. I've used the existing brackets and I've bolted it through with 3 bolts front and back, and then underneath we've got these large washers, and then just for safety I've put a bolt through this board because they're just screwed through from the underside and I don't want them just pulling off when I'm driving down the road. So yeah, so that is the rack. I've had to make a modification for these boards, the ones that go on the side where the rails are on the roof, because the rails actually stick up a little bit, so I've routed that bit out so the rail can sit into it so the board sits flat. So them two need fixing onto the roof rack, but yeah, pleased with how it looks. So the next task is to get these 2 boards fit to the rack and then get the rack fit to the car, and we're finished. Finally finished. It's been a lot of faffing about, but I'm really pleased with how it looks. Let's get it on the car and we'll have a proper look at it then. Ta-da! So, from this side you can see we've got the servo turned off. From this side you can see that we've got the awning on the side. My plan is up there to build a bracket onto that roof rack at the front when I get round to it. So it'll have 3 brackets on. We'll have one up here. I'll look from the top. This is the view from the top. I've got to sort the CB aerial out and go back on. So now the next job is to fit the 4 clamps and get this rack fastened to the car, and then we'll sort the CB out. I've got an accomplice. Sophia's helping me. I'm going to go over it all with a bit of copper grease just to stop it all rusting and corroding. Should do. And then what I've done here, I've actually fit a adjustable connection for the CB aerial. When the roof tent's up and the shade comes out, the aerial gets caught on it, so this allows us to drop the aerial without disconnecting it, so it's not catching on the tent. It works quite well actually. Works even better if you don't drop it. Try again. There we go. It's not the best quality. Just a cheap eBay thing, so I don't know how long it's going to last or how good it's going to be for the aerial, but we'll see. You can see that's it up, undo it, and I can drop it down like that, and then just tighten it up, and it'll stay like that while we're in the tent. During the day and you're out and about, turn it up. There we go. Just got to make sure it's nice and tight. That's it. We've got our aerial back on. So that is it for this video. The roof rack is done. It is finished. Let me just give you another showing. Really pleased with how it looks. I think it's awesome. It's going to be strong, sturdy. The roof tent can attach to these bars. Hopefully it's not going to drip rust particles all over the roof. We've got a piece at the front that I need to make to go on the factory rails, and then the roof rack is done. I'm going to do a similar sort of thing, steel bars with wood in between. I've got some of this timber left over, so we'll use the same stuff. Well, yeah, very happy. The next job to do is to get the roof tent on and get it aired out ready for the spring, summer. I'm not going to film that though because it's not very entertaining. Anyway, hope that you've enjoyed the video, and the roof rack is finally done, so there's not going to be any more annoying videos on roof racks. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up if you can see me. Give it a thumbs up, share it, subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you on the next one. Bye for now. Thank God that is done. If you are wondering why I am wearing a cap, it is because on the past few videos I have noticed that my hair is going. I've got receding bits here, which I've known about for a long time and I could deal with. But one of the last videos that I was watching back, I was laid under the car and I noticed that it is going here. So I might end up shaving it all off and being a Baldilocks. Yeah, I'm just getting old. Yeah. You either go grey or you go bald, and I'm going bald, so yeah. Oh, I put it down to kids and roof racks that I can't make properly, and gearboxes and Land Rovers. Yeah, I put it all down to that. Yeah. Oh well.